guys are going to be okay. All right, everybody, All-Star Weekend is in the books. The Triangle is here to break it down. David Huffman, TJ Hopkins, Ross Beach. So if you had to grade the All-Star Weekend as a whole, first, what are you going to get? What grade are you giving the All-Star Weekend?
D-.
I'm thinking like closer to F.
I'm trying to be nice. D-.
It's tough though. It's really hard.
It was a horrible weekend for the NBA. Like it was nothing fun about like the dunk contest. People kept missing dunks. The new guy, what's his name?
That dude almost won with that. With like
he missed all of his damn near all of his first attempts. But yeah, he was about to beat Glenn Robinson. Like it made no sense.
Like Glenn Robinson needed a 43 to win.
Yeah, he needed 44.
44, and the guy he missed. How do you get 8 points for missing the dunks?
Yeah, man, that's some.
All right, what's your grade on the overall weekend?
No opinion.
No opinion.
No opinion.
It was that bad.
No, it's just one All-Star Weekend never really excited me.
It was pretty good last year.
Yeah, last year was
like
fun.
Klay Thompson and Steph Curry going into overtime. That was pretty awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Like it had names. Like this year, there were no names that excited me at all. Like all the favorites that were selected to win didn't do anything. Like Klay Thompson was expected to blow blow everybody else in the 3-point contest, but he didn't. Aaron Gordon was supposed to win the dunk contest, but he didn't make it to the next round.
Man,
that was such a great idea, but it took him so
long to finish it. Like, it lost its energy. Like, if he had gotten it on the first time, you know what would have been even cooler is if he had the drone drop the ball and then he caught it in midair and then dunked it instead of taking it off the bounce.
Yeah, that would have been nice. But
that's cool.
Probably that choreography probably wasn't there yet.
And like that Star Wars music was playing forever. I'm like, man.
Not to mention how high he probably had to get the drone in the air for you to for him to actually catch it midair. Instead of catching it.
Well, no, the drone was pretty high up.
It
was way up there.
Pretty high up. It was just the fact that it didn't make much sense when you saw it take place.
When I first saw it live, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. And then he missed the first attempt, and I was like, oh.
See, that's why you gotta appreciate people like Dwight Howard and people like Blake Griffin, because that's one thing. Back then, and I'm just bringing back to recent memory. They did all their dunks on the first try, or it was close enough to where the nostalgia was still there. When this dunk contest, man, people missing eight and 9 dunks and they ain't gonna in the round and whatnot.
Well, you only get 4 shots at it.
No, I'm saying total. If you would have add everyone up, it would have been around 8 or 9 dunks that everyone that missed in a round, and it just wasn't a good.
And then you had the 3-point contest. You had CJ McCollum and Wesley Matthews and I can't remember the other person. Swaggy P. I think who had
Swaggy P.
They had under 10, under 15 threes. Are you kidding me? These are supposed to be the best shooters in the league. You can't even get 10 points.
Man, that's because they ain't got
not
Durant
the
out
best.
there.
Some of the best.
Yeah, they ain't got Durant. They ain't got Steph out there no more. They ain't even put Seth out there. I'm still mad about that. But that they can get the dunk contest guy in there.
The dunk contest was a straight F.
It was horrible.
It was as bad as that one a couple years ago where they had the East versus the West dunk contest, and then we kind of
3-on-3.
Yeah, it was the most anticlimactic dunk contest ever. It was just oh, they won. It's over. All right. But Glenn Robinson's last dunk, the 4th one he did, that was pretty nasty.
Glenn Robinson put on a good performance out there, man.
Yeah, but he won by default.
Yeah, he just did
the fact that he made all 4 of his dunks, it means he won the dunk contest.
Basically, that was trash though.
And I'm not sure what DeAndre Jordan was trying to do. Come on, I just hate 7-footers in the dunk contest. I don't understand. You're 7 feet.
Your name ain't Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I got. JaVale McGee was pretty good in his dunk contest, but
your name ain't Dwight Howard. I don't care. Dwight Howard will go down as the best big man dunker in the dunk contest ever. You can say JaVale McGee all you want. Dwight Howard's 2 dunk contests destroy whatever.
I'm just saying JaVale McGee had a fun dunk contest. Yeah. I'm not trying to discredit D12.
You got Ross yawning over there. Good job.
JaVale McGee.
His dunk contest was tight.
Good job. You got Ross yawning.
I don't even.
We're talking about the All-Star Weekend. This is what happens.
I thought you knew. That's why you was able to talk on it, but I don't even remember.
Oh no, I remember it.
I don't even remember his dunk contest.
He had the one where he dunked on the 2 rims. He brought
Oh,
this,
the three-
and then he did the 3 basketballs at the same time.
That was fun, but
It ain't
he
Superman.
didn't win.
He got beat by Blake Griffin who dunked over a car. Like, come on.
It ain't Superman.
I don't-
One Dwight.
But Blake Griffin doesn't bring the car out and dunk over the car. He
And it was-
give
That
him
was,
one.
that was a trash dunk though. Like all he did was land on the hood of the car.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like you could have done that if you could jump on the car. All you do is jump on the car and put the ball in. Like, come on now. Any athletic person could have done that.
And I feel like he just won because Kia sponsored the league. We can't allow him to not bring a Kia out and win.
And he's Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
And it's JaVale McGee. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Tragic
Shaq to the fool himself.
Tragic Bronson.
Right.
Talk about Porzingis winning the skill challenge though. Second year in a row, a big man that won the skills challenge.
Man, that's because these big men out here learning how to play. Now
You see
all
this?
these people growing up learning how to dribble.
I was actually surprised that Gordon Hayward made it as far as he did.
I like Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, he's a nice player, but I never really think of him being like overly skilled.
He has a nice bounce to him. I don't know if it's skill or bounce, but the rhythm is there.
He just knows how to play basketball. Like
Yeah.
he's just a fundamental player that knows how to play.
Yeah.
And then we had the game, which was today, a couple minutes ago. It just ended. Anthony Davis scored 52 points. He broke Will Chamberlain's record of 42. He won the MVP. That was like the least entertaining All-Star game I could ever remember. Like it was like literally like nobody played defense. Like usually nobody plays defense, but this
it
was
bad.
absurd.
This one was worse because it was literally Lob City.
Yeah.
The game was a game of alley-oops.
What's wrong with that?
That's.
I just don't find
you gotta
it.
buckle down and like show me some
And I understand that you don't want these players to get hurt.
Right.
Like but like play like a little defense. Like have some pride and like a little bit of it. Like then nobody's guarding anybody. They're all just lobbing, shooting threes from half court. Like
Kawhi wasn't out there too long. He didn't know how to operate. Kawhi was just out there, just ran up down court, got tired, said, "Sign me out."
yeah, Kawhi Leonard. Like he was probably like, oh, I want to play defense, and like Steve Kerr's like, no defense. Go back on the bench.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably exactly what happened. I mean, you got people like Jimmy Butler out there.
How did Jimmy Butler play? I didn't see him.
Exactly.
I didn't see him in the second half, and I missed the first quarter.
He only had 6. He only played 19 minutes, but so did LeBron, and he only had 6 points. That's it. He only took 4 shots.
Yeah,
We want him
He
to
was just
do.
running up and down the court, got tired, and got subbed out too.
I'm sure he didn't get tired. Nobody gets tired.
No, not tired, but you know what I mean. Just
Isaiah Thomas put up 19 points, but Isaiah Thomas put up a lot of shots in 19
he did.
minutes.
he
Well, I mean, if I'm in an All-Star game and I get the basketball, I'm shooting it.
Yeah, I shot like 4
But
threes.
you just said you got a problem with that, though.
No, I know, I do. I'm not talking about.
have fun, but also
I'm not talking about my offensive game. I'm a defense. You can play a little defense. I don't care if they shoot the basketball.
It's the All-Star game. It's
Play a little.
It
like,
means nothing.
I'm telling
to
you, man.
them.
I'm telling you, man. It was a
It
disgraceful
means
display of
It's the
basketball.
All-Star game. It means nothing. It means absolutely
the winning team.
nothing.
The winning team gets
It
a bigger
doesn't-
cut.
It doesn't determine home court.
Mike
advantage.
wanted that extra cash.
It
Mike
doesn't
said that in the locker room.
It
one day.
doesn't
He like,
determine home court advantage in
But
the
the
finals.
winning team gets more money.
Like, so what? You act like they hurt. You act like they hurting for money.
See, that's
You
the
act like
problem.
anybody on the
They're not hurting
All-Star
for
team
money.
is hurting for money.
I'm just saying,
They not. It doesn't
A
matter.
little extra money.
It doesn't
Play
matter.
Money's
harder,
still
man.
money.
Play harder.
Money's still money.
They
It's
out
not like
there
they-
to play harder, man. I want to see them.
Wow, the winning team gets 50,000 and the losing team gets 40,000. Who cares? Who cares? Y'all like complaining about the defense in the All-Star games. This was like something else. Like this was a game that mattered.
Man.
I understand.
Magic
Like,
only
really?
put up 25, and they were barely playing defense on him too in his last All-Star game. And he only got up to 25.
I would like to have seen a better effort. It was pretty lackluster.
It was, yeah.
And like, if you're gonna not play defense, at least like try to score 200. Like it was like,
then they just it was like for like a 3-minute stretch at the end of the game where no one scored a basket.
they missed every shot they took. Like,
Oh.
they're taking horrible
So
shots from like the locker room. Like,
Somebody tell me why Demarcus Cousins only played 2 minutes though.
well, maybe he wants to he's getting traded, so they don't want to get him injured in the All-Star game.
That and the league want to stick a middle finger up at him. I mean, don't nobody like Demarcus Cousins.
Shame on him.
You're probably gonna get attacked in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
you got a foul.
He might, you know,
Did you draw a foul?
He's a modern day sheep.
Yeah.
Did you say did he draw a foul? That's funny.
Well, no, he one game he fouled out like 6 minutes, something like that. Yeah,
Really?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
you can't see my facial expression, but I had like a shocked facial expression.
Demarcus Cousins. His
Like it was,
it's
it
fun.
was. I think it was against the Heat. Like he, what did he do?
I think between the I know he got ejected
got
before
ejected?
halftime one time,
Oh,
but
okay.
no, also no, he like got his first foul and then like 6 minutes later he got all 6, and like his coach didn't pull him out of the game, he just let him fall out, and then he got ejected. I think it was against Miami. Like
Yeah,
That's something that
I don't know how
happens with
quick
Demarcus
it.
Cousins.
Like, I don't want to say it was like 6 minutes, but I think it was like I think like it was the second half of the game. I know that for a fact. I do know that.
I think it was before halftime.
But like
That's a damn shame. The league needs to treat Demarcus Cousins better, man.
No, dude, he needs to
Moving on.
ruin it. He
Yeah,
needs to
yeah.
rein it in, dude.
Yeah, you're pain in the.
All right, let's move on to the trade deadline. The trade deadline is Tuesday. Yeah.
you know before me.
Let me look it up right
We
quick.
just gonna say Tuesday.
Tuesday. We're just gonna say Tuesday. So
This
we're gonna
week.
this next week. Yeah.
This week.
Yeah, it should be Tuesday.
All right, so we got some players here. We're going to go through if we think they're going to get dealt, and then we'll go through some teams that think they're going to make a move. First, we're going to start with Paul George. So he was really he didn't want to commit to the Pacers long term during All-Star weekend. He kind of was like, oh, I don't really want to. I want to go somewhere I'm going to win. Do you think the Indiana Pacers trade him? Do you think he gets traded?
No.
I don't think he moves. I think this is just classic.
He leaves in the off season though if they don't.
If they don't compete, like if at least make the Eastern Conference, how far do they have to go in order for him to stay there?
They
The
don't have to go.
playoffs.
They can go as far as they want. If they don't.
Well, they're gonna make
if
the- I think they're
don't
gonna
make any adjustments in the off season.
That's what I'm
Gonna
saying.
be gone.
He's gonna stay this season.
The
But in the
off-season
off
is
season,
gonna be
he
something
might
totally
leave.
different.
Well, I mean, because on paper their roster looks really good.
On paper, it's paper.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
They gonna heat up.
when you
The
when
Knicks
you,
look good on paper too.
when you talk about those names on their team, Monte Ellis, Jeff Teague, Thad Young, Big Al Jefferson, Miles Turner, yeah, like that's a pretty nice team.
It is, but that
C.J. Miles coming off the bench and Rodney Stuckey.
They just need to start over, rebuild around Miles. That's it.
So you think they should blow it up, Indiana?
Yeah.
So that means Paul George.
They just got everybody there. They should.
Paul George is pretty young. Like, I think he's just-
And
I mean, I'm just I don't think I would eject on him.
one
I
trip to the Eastern Conference Finals.
think they went to two.
Twice.
One.
Two.
With the one.
They might have went to one, but they might have played the Cavs like twice during that little span.
The Heat.
Yeah, Heat.
LeBron.
They may have played LeBron.
That was the Heat.
All right, so DeMarcus Cousins.
No.
He ain't going
He ain't
nowhere.
going nowhere.
You think he gets that $200 million?
He likes to complain and he likes to get paid while doing it. That's all it boils down to, man.
Man, if I was him, I'd be like ready for my first flight ticket out of there.
You would think, right? But you gonna turn down 200
You
million?
gonna turn it down to exactly.
No, but like
Turn it down
I think
see, but that's how they handle.
I think if I'm Sacramento, I think I'm gonna let him go.
Wow.
Well, they haven't won anything with him.
They ain't gonna win nothing without him. They draft picks is trash, garbage. Like they're like a horrible version of the Sixers. Like, come on, man.
Dude, like the only draft pick they've hit on is him.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Ben McLemore, terrible. Nicolo Stauskas, not good.
Nick Stauskas?
Yeah, Jimmer Fredette, terrible. I know he had 72 points in that one game in China, but how come we looked at that picture? They were like he was playing the Rockets.
Because they got a team over there called the Rockets. I don't know.
Like it looked like it was Clint Capella. Like,
Canada, NBA got the Rockets over there. They got the Chinese Rockets or something.
I don't know. It looked exactly like Clint Capella, like in that picture. Like, I was like, is that Clint Capella? Like, look, he's wearing a Rockets jersey.
That's crazy. Who's
All right,
next?
Jimmy Butler.
Butler ain't going nowhere either, man. As much as we want him to, he ain't going nowhere. The Bulls, they don't know how to. Have the Bulls ever done anything smart?
Well, they drafted Derrick Rose. That was pretty smart.
That was pretty smart.
You have the number one pick. Like you couldn't really mess that up.
You
I know
could-
DeMarcus
you-
Cousins. I mean,
you could've
not
taken Michael Beasley.
Yeah, I know Michael Beasley was big at the time, but you wasn't passing that up. You're not passing up on the Chicago kid.
Jimmy Butler turned into a hit.
Jimmy Butler turned into a hit.
Turned
And
into
what,
a
and
hit.
what is he doing?
Taj,
on the team
Taj,
right now?
Taj Gibson's nice.
Taj Gibson.
He was like
He's
a
a good role player.
yeah, but
He's not gonna win.
yeah, but
he's not gonna win you any games.
that was a good draft pick.
He's a good role player.
Okay.
And then
How many teams wish they had a Taj Gibson on their team right now? Think about it. How many teams? You don't think the Cavs would like a Taj Gibson?
they got Tristan Thompson.
That's it.
But that is Taj Gibson.
Tristan Thompson got to get tired.
Taj Gibson is a cheaper Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, Taj is like this man.
What does Tristan Thompson give you on offense?
Give you them 10 rebound putbacks.
Can Tristan Thompson? Can you throw the ball down to Tristan Thompson? Hey, give me a bucket. No, you can do that with Taj. I bet money. Come like even if he's coming off the bench, I bet money the Cavs will want a Taj Gibson on their team.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know here.
Am I right?
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you. Taj Gibson is versatility.
He's versatile.
And
he's a better defender.
He can switch on. He can switch on defense onto onto wing players.
Like he's a way better defender than Tristan. The only thing Tristan Thompson does have over him is rebounding. I will give him that.
He's a better free throw shooter than Tristan Thompson.
But offensively and defensively, he is better than Tristan Thompson.
You giving me Derrick Rose. You giving me who
Jimmy
else?
Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Turn into a hit.
And that's it. That's where the puck stops.
How far back we going?
I mean,
Bulls,
recent memory.
The Bulls, they have these good teams, but they never can get over the LeBron.
Heinrich was a good pick.
Can't get
Heinrich wasn't a good pick.
That's like 10 years ago.
You said recent memory.
That's not recent memory. That was in high school.
It's like in the middle of distant and recent. But I mean, I understand like both y'all point, and I like Ben Gordon.
Joakim Noah was drafted before that. Joakim Noah was drafted in 07.
Yeah, Joakim Noah was good too.
He was a good pick.
But the Bulls never got over that hump. So if you think you telling me that the Bulls are gonna make a smart decision by getting rid of Butler and rebuilding, which is something that they've been trying to do, and the last time they said they were rebuilding, they got Rondo and Dwayne Wade. Like, come on, bro! Like, I have no faith in you.
Like the Bulls are never gonna be competitive while the next 3 years in Jimmy Butler's contract. They might as well flip him and get some pieces. Like if they go to the Celtics, like give me Terry Rozier, give me Jaylen Brown, give me 3 first-round picks. Done, and whatever else it takes to make the money work.
And if we get this,
we get the option to swap with Brooklyn. We get Brooklyn's pick next year, and we get Boston's pick next year, or even this year.
And Brooklyn gonna get the number 1 overall pick because they're the worst. Well,
if that's the package,
they have a good chance to get the number 1 overall pick.
If that's the package for Jimmy Butler, I would do that in a heartbeat.
I would do it in a heartbeat too, but that's implying that Boston wants to do that.
I mean, Jaylen Brown and Terry Rozier, they're like role players. I mean, if you get a Jimmy Butler, that guy he would start, and they get to keep Jay Crowder in the same deal.
I think that there's a reason why Jimmy Butler hasn't gone to Boston. If he was going to go to Boston, that would have happened by now. I believe. That's all I'm saying.
I think the Boston Celtics are being hesitant because they don't want to give up 3 first-round picks, and they don't want to give up Jaylen Brown, who's been playing much better as of late.
They might listen, man. Don't let the Celtics get the number 1 overall pick. That might be what they're trying to do. If the Celtics get the number 1 overall pick and get
but you have a roster that's built to win now. Even if you draft a player next year, like you're not gonna, he's not gonna change
to win now.
Boston?
Right.
Yeah, if they add Jimmy Butler to their team, they could like legitimately compete for a championship. And if they get to keep Jay Crowder without even losing Jay Crowder, like that would be huge. Avery Bradley coming off the bench.
I'm more excited for Boston next year. I want to see what they do, like this offseason and stuff like that. I think they got an opportunity to do something really big.
And that's exactly why they're not gonna make that trade. Because they going after
they want to assess. They probably just trying to sit back right now and assess what's going on in the NBA and see what they're going to do.
All right, let's how about Rondo?
Rondo ain't going nowhere.
Do you think it's because he has no market?
No, it's because like if they
cares?
Exactly, like if they were gonna move him, they would have done it way before now.
I'll call Rondo if I need him. If not, you can stay where you at, dog. We good over here.
I think they're gonna trade him. I think for sure.
To where? Why? Where and why?
I think that I just think that it's going that way. Like I don't think Rondo's happy there. Like, he's putting on a good face and stuff. I'm sure they want to try to move him.
The funny thing about it is, this is the first situation where I can say Rondo's probably more so on the good side than the bad side of things for once.
You think for Rondo's reputation, it would be beneficial for him to finish the season in Chicago? Like he was able to make it through the whole season without getting traded or thrown off the team?
It'd be beneficial to, I guess. I mean, I think Rondo's reputation right now at this point is set in stone. I mean, he's hard to work with sometimes. I mean, he just gets the job done when he's out there, though. Like, he's a good...
When you put him with 3 Hall of Famers, he usually gets the job done.
I mean, when he was on Sacramento, he led the league in assists. So
Yeah, but it didn't really result in a lot of winning.
You know, that
it's
Kings
Sacramento
team
and it's the West.
I mean,
that Kings team was actually underappreciated. I mean, not underappreciated.
Underachieved.
That's
Yeah.
the word.
Rudy Gay, Rondo, Demarcus Cousins, like that should be a playoff team.
Yeah,
But George Karl is your coach, and that says everything. Move on.
He's a borderline Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah.
He didn't want to work with nobody. He was like, it's just as hard to work with George Karl as it is with some of these players.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. All right, so Jahlil Okafor, we thought for sure he's getting moved. I thought he'd be moved by now.
Yeah, I thought he'd be moved by now too.
You think that he's for sure going to get traded?
No.
I think somebody's moving.
Somebody going
somebody
somewhere.
is moving. It just Jahlil Okafor is just the name behind it at this point.
Because they got to clear up. They got to clear up like space in that front court. Because Ben Simmons, he's coming back at some point this year.
It wouldn't surprise me if he sats out the rest of the season.
Yeah, I would
Ben
say.
Simmons and rookies next year.
Yeah,
Because they're not going anywhere. I mean, Joel Embiid's season's probably finished.
Yeah, just
So you might as well have
everybody just start over next year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get whoever the draft pick y'all gonna have this year, because y'all probably gonna have a low.
Unless it's somebody coming from overseas, like you know how they.
Stash Dario Saric for 3 seasons.
Unless they got something like that lined up, like I don't know.
All right, Brandon Knight.
I think
He's a floater anyway. Who cares?
Well, I
Brandon Knight got game.
Brandon Knight can score. Like you need a scoring punch off your bench.
Brandon
Knight can provide you that.
I did not say anything about his skill set. I said he's a floater. He's been on like 5 different teams.
No, he hasn't been. He's
He
been
was on the Bucks. He was
The
on
Bucks?
He was on
And the Suns. That's
he was
it.
on the Suns.
That's
He's
it.
been on other teams than that because he got traded when his rookie year.
I think he might have been on Brooklyn. No, so he got drafted somewhere.
Right, he got drafted somewhere other than the Bucks and the Suns. Like he's been on.
But
at
that's
least
only.
3
But
teams
but
in 3 years.
he's been
Like,
in the league for like 8 seasons.
you know, he-
Brandon Knight's been in the league for a long time. Like think
I
about
got
when he
it,
was
I
getting
got it,
crossed
I got
over by Kyrie Irving. How
got
long
it,
ago that was?
I got it.
He was in his 2nd season at that point.
Wow, maybe I'm underaging him.
He started in Detroit, got traded like 2011, 2013, 2013, 2015. He got traded he signed with Milwaukee, and 2015 he got traded to Phoenix.
Yeah, he got traded for Brandon Jennings.
And he's been in
Basically.
the league since 2011, and it's 2017. So that's
Yeah,
what,
6 seasons.
So every 2 years he just leaves teams. That's still my point. Like he's just a quality backup point guard.
Brandon Knight was pretty good when he was in
I'm not
Milwaukee.
saying he's not
But
good.
when him
I'm
and
just
Brandon
saying
Jennings
he's
was.
a
averaged
backup
18 a
point guard.
game in Milwaukee.
Shit, LeBron
Yeah.
take him.
Yeah, I mean, if he's, I don't know what his money is, but it can't be super
And
ridiculous.
right now in Phoenix, he averaging 19 a game. So
Shit, they got like 5. Let's see, Devin Booker,
Ulis.
Bledsoe, Ulis.
Yeah, they can.
Knight.
Why aren't they moving around some pieces out there?
Because nobody wants any. Like, there's a plethora of good guards in the NBA right now. There's not really a team with an obvious fit for any of these players. Like, where are you going to trade him to? Who needs a guard?
Bring Brandon Knight to the Cavs.
You got to make this money work. He's got
Yeah.
$12 million salary for the next 3 seasons.
Brandon Knight to the Bulls. We need a point guard. We need a scoring point guard.
And his money's pretty nice actually. 12 mil over the next 3 seasons. Like, that's not bad.
Damn, over the next 3 seasons?
Yeah, I mean he's making 12 million for 3 a year. 12 million a year
That's
for a starting point guard. That's pretty good money. Like,
really good money. See, this is why I wouldn't want to work hard for 12
you think
years.
Tyson Chandler gets traded off the same roster?
Said what?
For what?
I don't
Who
know.
wants an aging Tyson Chandler?
He's got 2 more
Who
years.
wants
of
an aged Tyson Chandler? That's the better question.
Yeah, I don't want Tyson Chandler at this point.
My man's
PJ Tucker,
Man needs to hang him up. Move on. Greg Monroe.
Greg Monroe.
I think it's gonna be too hard to cover his contract.
It's not that bad.
Is it not?
No,
this
he's
is-
making 17. He's got
I
an
thought he was
opt out.
like-
He's got an opt out after this summer.
Then he might as well just leave in free agency then.
Yeah, just leave.
You might as well just
Get
go.
somebody
But if you're
else.
Milwaukee, this was like your big catch. You could just let your big catch just go. Like,
Yeah.
don't you think you're gonna try to trade something for him?
No.
Get some value
For
back.
what? How many teams are clawing out to Greg Monroe?
I mean, if what if they were to get Brandon Knight back?
No one wants.
Once
Greg
again,
Monroe.
how many teams are clawing out to Greg Monroe? I've never heard Greg Monroe's name mentioned. Like
When he was in Detroit next to Drummond, like that was a pretty good one
I
too.
used to love playing with him on 2K.
I mean, he's a big. He can rebound. He can score. He can pass a little bit. He's like a liability on defense, but you know.
once again, no one's clawing out to Greg.
No
Monroe.
one just wants him.
No one
He's
just
not
want.
good
Like you don't call
enough
Milwaukee.
to
Hey man, I
want.
want Greg Monroe. No,
He's like a
no one does
Rondo.
that.
Like if you have him on your team, good. If not, I mean, you could do without him.
All right, fair enough. All right, Melo, the big one, Melo.
He's
No.
going nowhere, man.
I don't think Melo gets traded. I don't think Phil Jackson finds a way. If Phil Jackson can't trade him, he should
They
quit.
both should leave, though. Melo, nothing wrong, but they both should leave.
Melo's not going anywhere. That's
They're
the
not.
thing.
I'm not saying that neither one of them are going anywhere. But
I think Phil Jackson, if he can't trade Melo, he
Phil
should,
did it to
he
himself.
should really quit.
Phil did
like
it-
you should be like, okay,
Phil
I suck at
Jackson-
this.
Phil did it to himself by giving him that no trade clause. Phil did it to himself by giving him that no trade clause. And it's only 2 teams that he wants to go to. Your name ain't the Cleveland Cavaliers or the LA Clippers. He's not going to anyone. Like, he's not going anywhere else.
I wonder where he would be right now if he didn't have that no trade clause. Like, wouldn't that be interesting? Like,
I have thought about that. Like, where would he get out? Like, but any team that's got a little bit of cap room, that's got some like a little bit of like like 4 quarters they can trade for $1. Like,
So, Melo, as far as I'm concerned, Melo ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he ain't. And neither is Phil. But I would love to see Phil gone. And I
Phil,
would love to see
Phil
him
just
in the
needs to
team.
like leave basketball. Like, bro, like you're done.
That's
like,
the old man that don't know when he
Like,
too old.
you the old man that don't know when to quit, and like you was too old to try something new in the first damn place. Like you,
Yeah.
and like you was a Steve Kerr who like took on the GM job in Phoenix and did a relatively good job, by the way.
yeah, I think he
People
was
slept on that.
I
Yeah.
swear to God they
People
did,
slept
bro.
on how great of a job he did in Phoenix.
And
with
then,
Amino Hassan. Amino Hassan was
And then it's
was like
like-
his assistant.
like everybody can't do a Steve.
I love Amino
like,
Hassan.
everybody can't be a Steve Kerr. Everybody can't be a Jerry West.
I do love John Wall.
Everybody can't be a Jerry West, and like when it comes to the GM game, like
Yeah.
because what Jerry West did, look what he did for the Lakers, and now look what he's doing for Golden State.
He was responsible for Kobe going to the Lakers.
Yeah, I heard about
Like
it.
Magic Johnson, like he's not gonna be a GM, but at some point, Jeannie's gonna have to muster up the courage to fire her brother and be like, "Hey man, you out."
Well,
Magic
they brought
in.
Magic in. They brought
He's,
Magic in.
he
And
said
Magic said he want to bring in Kobe.
he has no but Magic
I
has
think
no position.
But I think he has to sell off his shares of the Dodgers before he can become.
don't.
Are you sure?
Don't.
You
It's
can't.
different sports. Who
That's
cares?
completely different entities.
I wasn't sure. All right.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose.
He ain't
You
going
think-
nowhere. He playing for a contract. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, this contract season for him. I want to see him get paid. I don't know if I necessarily think he deserves to get paid.
Mike Conley got
but
150 million.
yeah, see that's the
averaging
thing.
15 a game. Derrick Rose gonna get 150, and he
He's
averages.
not from New York. He ain't.
and
Yeah,
he-
New York
who-
ain't paying
some-
that. Somebody gonna pay him
He
ridiculous.
can't get 150 million. The only
He'll
team.
probably, you know what?
The only team he can get that kind of money from is from New York.
I wouldn't mind seeing him on the Jazz.
They have George Hill.
They do, but I mean,
Derrick Rose, George Hill.
I would be.
No,
cool with him.
Stop. Think about that. He said they have George Hill, Derrick Rose, George Hill,
I like George Hill.
I like D Rose.
Derrick Rose.
D Rose a fit
George
that spot
Hill.
that just.
All right, fair enough. All
Gordon
right, you made your
Hayward-
point. All right, you made your point,
The
man.
spot that Gordon Hayward about to vacate up. Like,
Gordon Hill was not going anywhere.
If
Bro.
he vacates it,
Gordon Hayward is going to Boston. I'm
If he
calling it
vacates
now.
it.
I don't think
I'm
so.
speaking that into existence.
money talk.
Blake Griffin.
They ain't going nowhere.
Blake, he might.
They ain't going nowhere.
They don't like him. They don't
I don't
really like him too much.
What are you gonna get back for Blake Griffin?
No,
That'll
no.
keep
That's
them in
all I'm
contention.
saying. He's not going to go
Free agency.
anywhere. He's going to leave in free
Free
agency.
agency.
Let's talk about it. We're talking about the trade deadline. Like,
Oh well.
you think they're gonna find it like trade him away
Oh
No.
no.
because they can't get any value for him?
They
No.
can't. You can't trade Blake because he's not healthy enough to even be tradable.
I think he has value. I think if you wanted to like
Yeah,
trade him to,
but he's never like. Come on.
Back to the back to Melo real quick. Like Cleveland's on the list, but they don't want to do a Melo for Love trade because they see Golden State and they got 4, so like they want to include Melo without having to give up Love,
Right.
which I don't know how that's gonna happen,
It's not. That's why.
and it's not.
but Kevin Love's
But
hurt now.
but the other team on that list for Melo is the Clippers, and the Clippers have always desperately needed a small forward.
They don't have the money to make it work.
How you figuring?
Like you look at their salaries. Like in order to make a trade, you have to match contract for contract. So like both teams are over the cap. Like you look at their the team players that Melo would, like you have to keep some of these players still here. Like who has the money? Like where's the money going to come from to match this money? Where? They got this trade exception. That's fine, but I mean, like what?
How much is Melo made?
24. And
What's
you
the
get
trade exception?
it's 1 million.
1.2.
Yeah. So you think you want to keep like Austin Rivers, like these 5 or 6, and probably Paul Pierce. But like what? Like where is the money going to come from?
Yeah, they ain't gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Melo stuck in that contract, dog. Sorry, you still making them M's.
Like that's what I always like. Where is the money to match these salaries going to come from? Like they only have really like this is like 13 million right here, plus that's 15. So they're still missing $10 million. So if you add Austin Rivers in there, I guess
it works.
It would work then. But they're basically gutting the whole roster.
Man, you gonna trade away the coach's son like that? Y'all mean this is. You gonna trade away the coach's son?
Golden State pretty much gutted their roster to keep 4 players, like cause.
Well, no.
Yeah, well,
they
and
did
Steph
it
ain't even got paid yet.
Yeah. But I mean, the only reason they're able to do it is because Steph Curry's contract's so nice right now.
Right.
But they're gonna be able to go over the cap.
Gonna take a pay cut?
No, he doesn't have to. You can go over the cap when you sign your own players. Like his money is basically irrelevant. As long as he signs back with Golden State, it doesn't matter what he gets paid. Because you can keep your own guys and go over the cap.
When is he? 2018?
I think he has an opt out after this summer.
Is this year's Kevin Durant contract too?
Yeah, he's on an opt out after.
Hey,
that's another thing. Like basically, Kevin Durant's money is irrelevant too, as long as he goes back to Golden State.
In my mock career, like
he went to he stayed with the Thunder.
No, he went to Golden, like he's on Golden State because I got 17, but he signed with Philly.
What?
Oh, that's trash.
He signed with Philly, and somehow they got Michael Carter Williams back. So the starting lineup was literally Michael Carter Williams, some random dude at 2 guard. I think Simmons at the 3, KD at the 4, and they had I think Okafor was starting. And they had Okafor at the 5, and they they bought Noel and Embiid off the bench, and I'm all.
That's a trash lineup.
All right, let's
Philly 2K, my player. You got to be better than that, dog.
They got Kevin Durant, bro. Like they was.
Man, that's actually pretty good. Like starting 5.
Exactly.
Like that's all right, man.
Dude at 2 guard.
I mean, like,
okay,
they got random dudes starting at 2 guard now.
Exactly. What difference does it make?
Some random dude.
Who starts a shooting guard for Cleveland right now?
For Cleveland?
Yeah, right now.
DeAndre Liggins. There you go.
I thought it was Shumpert.
It is Shumpert.
DeAndre Liggins started a point. That sucks. All right. Take your point. I'm sorry.
It's all good. All right.
My bad.
And they were still bringing Covington off the bench.
Oh, I love Robert Covington.
I'm like, okay, all right, Philly, I got a nice little whip. Like, it's still early in the season. They was like, I gave them an L, so they was like 8-5. I'm like, let me see y'all down the road. Let me see what y'all gonna do
when they develop.
Right.
When the team chemistry up to 99.
Because when I played them in the game, KD was coming off an injury. So I'm like, all right, KD back, so they got to, real life mesh together. They got a video game mesh. Like, they got to get their chemistry back.
All right, so the last one, Gallinari.
He's a big piece for Denver,
but
his contract is expiring, and he's become less relevant now that Jokic is as good as he is now.
His injury. What did he do? Didn't he tear his ACL?
Yeah,
like,
he did. But that's like 3 seasons ago.
But at the same time, he never really bounced back. Like I think he's just now.
I think he has an opt out.
I think he's just now coming back into.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
he's a good fit for Denver, though. Like
he's a good fit for Denver. Denver's irrelevant at the moment. Like,
right, that's what I'm. That's
I mean, they might make the 8th seed and get destroyed by Golden State.
Yeah, Golden State gets another first round.
It'll be fun to watch that year. They got him. I can't.
Jokic.
I keep forgetting his name.
And Jamal Murray was balling out.
He was. He was. He kept shooting that thing.
He might win Rookie of the Year.
He just might.
Joel Embiid's going to be ineligible soon.
Yeah.
Because you got to play 70% of your games.
I think it's 8 games that he got to miss, and I think he's done for the season, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, you got to play 70% of the games.
Yeah. It's side though. He probably don't even care at this point.
But Gallinari's got a really nice contract too. Like this is pretty nice.
Mean, everybody has a nice.
You gotta think about and you gotta think about the teams who need not just a 3, but a stretch 3.
Who can also handle the basketball a little bit.
And for his height, Gallinari's 6'10". He's like that's a 6'10" small forward.
Man, the Cavs could trade their trade exceptions for this.
And
I'm trying to think who else. You know, it's how we always go back to the Cavs where everyone should be.
Well, I mean, yeah,
because they're the only team that has the potential to win. It just needs that one thing to be a boost.
because the thing is, like, with the way the landscape of the NBA is right now, like,
that's the only competitive team.
it's like Warriors. Like, I don't think any of those teams in the West are. Like, I don't think they have a chance. I know San Antonio's nice, but like,
I like Spurs. I like the Spurs to give them a good 6-game series.
I don't think it'll.
As far as I think it's going, it's 6.
They have too much firepower on offense.
breaking news. According to the Score, the Kings agreed to trade Cousins to the Pelicans.
Yeah.
What? What are they getting back?
Adrian Wojnarowski from the Vertical.
Oh, that means it's true.
Reported it.
What?
Said it's true.
He just said there are no details to the trade. No players have been named. As far as I know, Anthony Davis, of course, is not a part of that trade. But
What are you gonna do with the both of them?
if Adrian, you put AD at the 4 and you put Boogie at the 5 and you go to work.
Oh my God.
What is it? There's got to be more moving. Like, there's got to be other things going on with that deal.
The group chat is lit right now.
See the group. Breaking news: Adrian Wojnarowski of the Vertical. If y'all don't know who Adrian Wojnarowski is, Google him. He is a very credible source.
Man, the basketball source. Like,
The basketball source.
Let's say they gave
yeah,
him.
that's who ESPN sources.
Yeah, because Chris Broussard left.
And he left. He left.
But they still got what's the homeboy name that been reporting on LeBron since he came out the womb?
Brian Windhorst.
Yeah, Windhorst.
I love Brian Windhorst, man. And don't we get Amina Hassan, dude? I love Amina Hassan.
It's crazy. You know, the problem with this is who's going to guard someone? Because now you got to put some type of guards, because these people, them two together, that's a defensive liability. Like,
No way.
Anthony Davis is a shot blocker.
Anthony Davis,
He's
he's gonna win a defensive player of the year
He
at some
can
point.
guard 1 through 5.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Defensive liability?
I don't want.
He
both
can
of
guard
them
1 through
I don't know if I
5.
want both of them on the court at the same time.
Yes, you do.
Like running up and down the court.
You really do.
Demarcus Cousins, big self might get gas, man. I'm sorry.
No, well, now that he playing on the team.
What I don't like. What is the rest of this? What is the rest of this trade gonna look like? Like let's say they give him Ty Lawson too, so they have a point guard. So let's I'm not seeing where maybe they get Collison instead. So let's see. All right, now let's see. They get Drew Holiday's bad deal. You take Tyler Evans' bad deal.
They get a Sheik.
And the Sheik. That's not gonna work. It's too much money coming this way. So we gotta get.
Then take away.
You can keep Tyler Evans.
Yeah, take away Evans. Evans can run the point.
This will work.
Yeah, that's what he does anyway.
And if you I'm sure they were like a couple first round picks. So bam.
And it works.
They still lose. They still protected to lose 5 games. 5 less wins. How could that be?
Yo, low key with Demarcus Cousins, thinking about Demarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, Buddy Hield. They tried.
Didn't Buddy Hield just kick him in the balls like last week?
Yeah, that
He
is
hit
true.
him.
He did. He hit him in the knockers. That's funny.
All right, let's move on to let's talk about a couple of these teams. So, do you think the Bulls are going to make a deal?
Nope, because our front office is retarded. I shouldn't say that word. Front office is very, very stupid.
The Bulls, I do think they will make a small deal. They will not move the needle in any direction whatsoever.
You know, that is bull-esque.
Like
That is bull-esque. It is bull. Hey, you know what? We're gonna sign Rondo and say we're rebuilding. Yeah.
Like they're gonna trade away like Mirotic for like a mid-round first-round pick.
Yeah.
Like if that. Like, or they'll trade Taj Gibson for like some really bad money deal. Like they'll do something that won't move the needle at all. Yeah. But the Bulls will be like, oh hey, the Bulls are making a deal. They tried. Like they make an effort. But no, it won't matter.
Yeah, Facebook going crazy. It is official. My man's is a Pelican.
Maybe that's why he only played 4 minutes.
My man's
that's why he that's probably why he got set out.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
My
trade
man's
going
is a
on.
Pelican.
I wonder what the deal is. I want to find out what the moving pieces are.
I mean, Wojo said more to come, so there's more to come.
We gonna listen to Wojo.
You gonna listen to Wojo?
Oh, right here. 2 first-round picks and Buddy Hield. How can they do that? How can they do that? How can the money?
Buddy.
How's the money gonna work on that? That doesn't. No way.
Does it really matter? Does it matter? It's happening. It is happening.
How?
It's happening.
He said, "How does the money work out?" No
It's
way.
happening.
Because draft picks don't have value. This is no way.
Well, apparently
no,
they
dude, this
do.
isn't working, dude. This is not gonna work. How can they take back this salary and give nothing back? There has to be more to this. There has to be.
David.
We gonna find out more.
Didn't Wojo say more to come?
Yeah, but
Didn't he say more to come?
this just said right here.
ESPN ain't Wojo, dog.
Hey, thank you.
ESPN ain't Wojo.
2 first-round picks and Buddy Hield.
Maybe you've been wrong about first round picks.
No,
like, draft picks
I
this
am.
whole time.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
Maybe you've been wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
Maybe draft picks have monetary value all of a sudden.
No, they don't.
Like you don't know. Like have you? Like can you confirm that they don't?
I know they don't.
You know they don't.
Yeah.
That's not, how do you know that?
Because I've done a lot of research.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
I've done a lot of research on it.
How do you know that?
Done a lot of research
How
on
do you
it.
know that, though?
I've done a lot of research.
You gonna tell NBA teams that your draft picks have your future draft picks have no monetary value.
Yeah.
Okay, move on. I'm done.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense. But
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
However, you can't sign a contract. Like you can't, because what it is why I think the draft picks don't have a monetary value is because this. And I was agreeing with you, David. Like it's because you can't sign an imaginary contract. That contract doesn't exist.
Bingo.
So you can't put money on something that doesn't.
And not to mention, you don't know where the first round pick is going to be.
Exactly.
So you can't know.
You can't sign them. You can't sign them till you give them
why would
money
you
value.
and why would you trade two first round picks? That's not gonna be.
I want to know what the.
That's gonna be like middle of the round. They're not even like top overall picks. Like why would you do that? I don't understand.
I don't know what.
Do the Pelicans have somebody's pick?
Mm-hmm.
Like an early round, like somebody's pick.
The Pelicans have also made inquiries to get Paul George, so
Maybe they get Paul George. Maybe they get like Paul George too. Like that's
keep an
their
eye
team.
out for that.
Yo, if that happens,
I love Paul
Pelicans,
George. I love
why
Paul
are they
George.
doing this to the West?
The
Like that?
Lakers
Put some
were
competition in
Lakers
East.
were in talks for trading with Cousins, but they felt the Lakers felt that whatever asking price, whatever they were asking for from the Lakers,
Yeah, they probably asked for Brandon Ingram.
was
and they
too
said
high.
Nah.
But like if you're all you're getting back is Buddy Hield and 2 mid-round first-round picks, dude. That's
and maybe there, like you said, maybe there's more.
what
to it.
else? What else? What else could you?
Who
get?
knows, David? Why are you getting upset? It's not like you are affected by this in any way. Shape,
I know,
or
but
form.
I just don't understand.
He's
like,
so passionate
what is
about
what?
trying to find this how this trade gonna work.
If you-
I've never even known this trade like generator even existed.
You didn't know that you never messed with this before?
No, like on 2K, but like.
Oh,
like,
dude,
when
I
was
live
a
on this
kid-
thing, dude.
See, when I was a kid playing 2K, and Madden is the best one because they do salary caps.
None of these guys have any potential. Like, why would you make this trade? I don't get it.
That's bad. That's bad business.
It's Sacramento-esque is what it is.
You know, maybe they're really blowing up the roster this time. They're saying for real.
But this isn't the right way to do it.
So they don't care.
These first round, if they're
Once again, like you are not affected by this in any way, shape, or form. Like don't tell teams how to do business.
okay. Let's move on to the Cavaliers.
As long as it ain't the Bulls.
Cavaliers making a trade.
You mean LeBron making a trade?
Yeah, it's LeBron.
Nope. Dan Gilbert signs the check.
Dan Gilbert
Remember
do
that.
sign the check.
I think the Cavaliers will make a minor trade, maybe to add a wing player that can handle the basketball a little bit.
I don't even know if they even sign I don't even know if they do a trade or just sign.
They just
someone.
might sign them.
You know.
They just might-
randomly sign George Wallace.
I think
They might just sign like a random backup point guard
I
to
think-
get Kyrie spell minutes instead of giving the dudes giving the point guards on
Yeah,
the
that
team.
point guard is really nice too,
K.
man.
Felder?
I don't know. Yeah, I like him. He's just small.
That's it. He's
Yeah,
just
he's
small.
just-
I think they're going to use these trade exceptions, and I think they're going to package them with like a K. Felder and get a player who can back up Kyrie.
K. Felder could. All you need to do.
But I think they want.
Give
I
up-
think they want like a veteran, like
K.
somebody
Felder
who
can get
has
him.
experience.
LeBron don't trust rookies.
K. Felder can get.
what
K.
I'm
Felder can get some. He can get Kyrie 10, 12 minutes. That's it. Sparingly throughout the you can divide 10 to 12 minutes over 4 quarters. Come on now. It's not like you asking him to come in and play a whole quarter for Kyrie. Kyrie just need to sit down for 2 to 4 minutes.
Yeah,
That 2 to 4 minutes go a long way.
But all these expire at the end of the season.
Well,
So if you don't
Cavs
use,
are always
use them,
rebuild every
if
year.
you don't use them, they disappear.
Buddy Hield, Tyreek Evans, Langston Galloway, and a future first and second round pick. League sources tell the verdict.
That's terrible.
That's the truth. But
That
It's
is
on the vertical, so
yeah, that's Wojo. So
That's Wojo.
that is not a good deal for Sacramento.
That's
Oh,
Wojo.
yeah, but
They rebuilding.
But you're not getting an elite first round pick. You're not getting an elite first round pick.
Can we put that in perspective for a second? Willie
Cauley-Stein.
will be
Willie
replacing-
Trill. Get it right. Willie Trill.
will be
Cauley-Stein.
replacing Demarcus Cousins.
Willie Trill. Cauley-Stein.
Just think about that. That's Sacramento before they.
They're getting Tyreek Evans back. Tyreek Evans is going back to Sacramento.
I guess so.
Oh yeah, it's already official. They already did it.
See, you can't even do it on your trade already because it's already done. See that?
They got rid of.
So what's the starting five?
No, he's over here too.
So what's the starting five now?
Well,
Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday,
Drew
Demarcus
Holiday.
Cousins.
Etwan Moore at the 2.
I guess. Maybe Solomon Hill. I guess at the small forward position, and maybe they start Quincy Pondexter.
And
Man,
maybe they
they just need like a smart. Now all they gotta do is just pick up somebody. They pick up Paul George.
What are you gonna trade for Paul George?
Man, you ain't gotta trade nothing for him. Free agency next year. I mean, during the summer.
Exactly.
You got the pieces now to where it's attractive.
You think Demarcus Cousins is still ups out of his contract this summer?
that man.
Well, if they get Paul George, then he'll stay.
That man but it might not be $200 million, but my man's gonna get paid.
Man, Tyreek
Regardless.
Evans, Buddy Hield, a first and a second for Demarcus Cousins. Dude,
And
that's
Langston Galloway.
okay. Langston Galloway.
It's still a name.
Oh yeah, I know. I get that. I get
I
that.
got
But
some on the bottom of my shoe too.
dude, that's not enough.
It don't count, man.
What do
traded
they
away
really
DeMar-
have to like?
They traded away Demarcus Cousins for us.
Hey, wait, hold the hell on.
And then they chased Tyreek Evans on the town, and then they chased.
Hold the hell on.
Tyreek Evans-
Hey, hold the
Come on,
I am
man.
offended by your statement on me. Like,
You better than that.
TJ is a good basketball player. He can really play.
I am very offended on your statement by me. Like, David might be okay with that, but me personally,
Whoa.
I am offended by that.
Man,
I am very offended by your statement. Like, I'm need you to put some respect on my name.
But you think that's enough for Demarcus Cousins?
It worked. They got it.
It worked.
No, but like if you're Sacramento, like this is what you bring back. You trade away the best player you guys have had since C. Webb, and you bring back Buddy Hield, you bring back Tyreek Evans, and then you get Langston Galloway,
Rebuild.
and you get a first and a second.
like,
They need to go to the G
rebuild.
League just for that.
You rebuild.
Is that first?
Rudy Gay's probably gone. He's not.
He's
coming
gonna
back.
opt into his deal next year.
Rudy Gay's probably gone. Who else is on that team that's like that's a credible name? Collins is probably gonna be gone.
He's a free agent this summer.
Man,
Collins
now
is-
I gotta have a new 2K
Matt Barnes
team.
probably finna retire. Ben McLemore is probably gonna test the waters.
China.
Why you gotta put the man in China?
I'm just saying, dude.
Did he go to China before?
No.
But he will be in China.
Omri Casper probably gonna test the waters.
He's a free agent. He might go back over to Israel or wherever he's from.
Or he gonna stay in the NBA.
He's a good basketball player. All right, he's fine. But
Who cares about Ty Lawson anymore? No one ever really cared about Ty Lawson.
I don't even know this first guy's either.
Scal Lebrasier?
I don't know.
Labissiere, that's how you say that.
And I don't know his first name or this guy.
That's why they need to just go to the D League for a year, man. Get it together.
His first name must be so long they can't fit it on the line.
No more.
G
It's
League.
the G League.
Yeah, that's
Stupid.
His first name must be so long they can't even fit it on the line.
What are you talking about?
Like, see how everybody else is like they have like their names, their full names here.
What? D. Collison.
Willie
Darren is not
Cauley-Stein?
that long.
I mean, it's-
Anthony Tolliver. Anthony is not that long of a name. Aaron is 5 letters.
Okay, all right, fine.
You just saw
You picked out the most-
Stein and then said, "Oh, his name is really
His
long."
name
Yeah.
is really long.
Two
That's because
last
he has 2 last names.
No, I was talking about Papa Giannis.
He's Greek. Go like
You ain't spelling Giannis Antetokounmpo out
all
either.
exactly. Moving on.
That GA.
The
right.
Warriors ain't making no moves. The Knicks ain't making no moves because
Phil is stupid.
Phil is stupid.
Phil is incompetent.
Melo ain't
That's
going
the word.
nowhere. Rose playing for a contract, so Rose ain't he ain't going nowhere. The Rockets maybe make a move. I don't know what you can possibly add. Like really,
Yeah, they just
make
in
front
limbo.
front court position. Clint Capella need a backup, like because
Limbo. Like Paul George wouldn't even help that team.
Paul George would definitely help. That
Paul
team.
George would help any team.
He would, but like they'll still be in the same. Like they'll
Paul
still be
George
that second
would
or third
definitely
team.
help
in
that
the-
team.
No, you had Paul George as a team. They're
okay,
they're like right
You
here.
add Paul George to the Houston Rockets, they go into the
George-
Western Conference
They
Finals.
go into the finals.
They
Are they
they
losing?
could go to the finals. Bro.
James Harden, Paul George, Patrick Beverly, along with Trevor Ariza at the whatever they decided to put Ryan Anderson at the 4.
Bro,
With
I
Aaron Gordon.
don't know what they're going to have to give
Telling
up.
me-
I'm sure they're going to have to give up Sam Decker, or they're going to have to give up probably
you
Clint
telling
Capella.
me that you think that a Rockets team with Paul George would beat the Warriors?
I think it'd be close.
It would be.
I think it'd be
It would
interesting.
be interesting.
I would give them the same 6 games I give the Spurs right now.
I'll give him 7.
I don't even give them 7.
James Harden, and Paul George are bad. Like they're like top 10
Because
players.
you gonna see a lot of Paul George, KD. Like that's something I would be interested in seeing.
That's something that we all be interested
I would
in.
love
Paul
to
George,
see
man.
Paul George and KD go
They
head
have
to
two.
head.
The Rockets would have 2. The Warriors would still have 3 at the end of the day.
Eric Gordon's a good player. Don't
Eric
be
Gordon's a good
disrespectful.
player, but you got Clay. Clay is better than Eric Gordon.
Eric
When
Gordon
it comes down to it,
I mean,
Draymond Green is better than your 4th option,
Ryan Anderson.
Ryan Anderson.
I like
Come on, man.
offensively. I'd rather have Ryan
And
Anderson.
plus, Ryan Anderson is a defensive liability.
That's true.
Like, come on. Like, who's going to play defense?
I can't.
Outside of Paul
The
George.
Sacramento trade, dude, makes me so upset, dude.
Pat Beverly.
Pat Beverly play defense.
I bet you Tyreek Evans gets bought out right away and never plays for the
Who
Kings.
cares? Who cares? It's over. It's done.
No,
Moving on.
about China.
but no,
You talk about China.
no, dude. I bet he gets bought out and he ends up like in the Cleveland.
Who cares?
Imagine if Tyreek Evans went to
Who
Cleveland.
cares? Moving on. The Thunder. I don't think they're making a deal.
They don't have any assets
They don't have
whatsoever.
any assets to make a deal.
Man.
Actually, can you pull up their roster right now?
Yeah, I can. This is their roster. So they got
Russ, Ennis, Oladipo.
he has value, but he's
Anthony, who?
Anthony Morrow.
Anthony Morrow does have value.
His contract's nice. He's a shooter who can really stroke it.
Pause.
Cameron Payne.
Yeah, but I don't know, dude. I think he's super overrated. I think his best skill is dancing.
Disrespectful.
You know, there's a Mountain Dew commercial they were airing. And it was like, they keep saying that I'm a distraction. And it was a picture of Russell West, and there was a meme of Russell Westbrook and Cameron Payne just messing with each other. And I thought that was the perfect way to symbolize everything about them.
You know what? That Foot Locker commercial with Russell Westbrook is so funny. Like I can't get enough of it. Every time I see it, like even if I'm like fast forwarding through stuff, I'll stop fast forwarding and watch that commercial.
He said he's the best Russell.
Yeah, no, he's like
And Bill Russell's like, hold on. Bro.
I lead the league in minutes talking aggressively to myself. Like he's a,
You make sure you ready. You ready.
I love that commercial. All right, Clippers.
The only name that piques their interest is Melo, but they don't have the assets to formally make that trade. And
Unless they, like,
Clippers
and
were the greatest team.
speaking of front offices,
actually,
speaking of front offices, Doc Rivers has not
you about
done
to
a
say it.
good
You
job
about to say
as a
it. There you go.
GM.
he's
Yeah,
done a
there you
fine
go.
job
He's
besides
really-
the crater at small forward.
He really hasn't done a good job at the one thing I give him credit for is saving his son. That's it.
he made
Anthony
his son.
Rivers
He
was
got
on his way
Oscar.
out the NBA until Daddy helped him.
Also,
I signed Ilyasova for the.
they got this trade exception, $7 million.
Is he not playing? Is he hurt?
He's
or
in
something?
Philly.
Why is he in Philly?
Ilyasova?
Yeah. So this is
He's back in Philly?
yeah. They
Oh,
traded
that's right,
Jeremy
that's right,
Grant
that's
for
right,
him.
that's right. I take that back. You're right.
But
yeah,
this
Doc Rivers
is $7 million
overachieved.
of money.
He
I
is
think.
really.
He's
but
overachieved.
underachieved.
Well, underachieved. He's underachieved.
Yeah, I mean, but the Western Conference is a difficult. Like, it's very difficult to win in the Western Conference when you got Golden State winning every year. I'm just saying.
Golden State just started.
And
winning.
not to mention, his stars
pause.
get injured every
Pause.
season
Pause.
in the playoffs.
You said it's difficult for Golden State. Like it's difficult to win with Golden State winning in the West every year. They just started winning. Golden State is
But-
State is a
It's
very
always, but it's
recent
always
phenomenon.
It's always been the Western Conference has always been kind of like super cutthroat.
Yeah.
Like you gotta like
Yeah,
really,
Golden State
and not to mention like Chris Paul,
Spurs
Chris
before
Paul,
You've been having the Spurs for damn near 20 years now.
Blake Griffin and Chris Paul get injured every season when they're in the
20
playoffs.
years.
Like they never. When was the last time they were both healthy?
The Spurs.
When they choked away that Rocket series.
I've always thought that the Clippers were overrated franchise, in my opinion, but no one ever took me seriously. They always thought I was just hating on Blake Griffin when I said that he was overrated.
He's a little overrated.
He's overrated.
He's definitely Dan Kenny.
Yeah. Man, Dan Kenny was fun.
Our mutual friend Dan Kenny.
He met Dan Kenny.
You know Dan.
He was here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I met him. I literally just met him.
Like he legit. Like I remember one time we were having a debate. I think it was the three of us. Like when we just started doing this, and I think it was like my first episode doing this because it started off with just them two, and they brought me into the picture. And the first thing I said on here, I'm like, Blake Griffin is soft. He is overrated.
Zach Randolph used to beat him up.
Zach
all
Randolph
the
used to
time.
daddy him all the time. Zach Randolph used to
bully him.
Zach Randolph used to daddy him. I'm all like Blake Griffin, like the dude is soft. He is soft. He is overrated. Like,
Dan Kenny was like he
is overrated. I'm all like you don't wait till you in the NBA to develop a jump shot because like when he was at Oklahoma, all he did was dunk.
And tears ACL.
That's like he did that in the preseason. I'm all like he literally robbed John Wall of Rookie of the Year.
He did.
It's not his fault that he got injured and played.
I forgot about Blake that year because he sat out.
Because he exactly
and when he sat out,
and
I
that
just
was my
forgot about him.
Nobody had a problem with Joel Embiid winning the MVP, winning Rookie of the Year.
I definitely have a problem with Joel Embiid winning Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but do you have a problem with Blake Griffin winning it?
No,
you can't be he's in his third season.
No.
Technically.
No. It's not that I have a problem with him winning the Rookie of the Year. I just have a problem with him as a player. I think he's overrated. Like, just that simple. Like, I don't think he's that good.
You know, also, Dante Exum played in the Rising Stars Challenge. He's in his third season, too.
Yeah, I explained that. I thought I explained that to you.
Yeah, I know. I still don't like it.
Did he miss a year, though?
Yeah, he didn't play one season.
His sophomore
so
year.
So, technically, he's only played 2.
Yeah.
But he's been in the league for 3.
But he's only played 2. Like, Derrick Rose missed 2 seasons. He's only, this is, year 8? For him?
I'm sure he's.
So technically, he's only played.
I don't like that. Like once you rookie, your year should just continue after that.
Celtics. Call the NBA and tell them.
I will call. Yeah, like, hey,
if you can get through, you're gonna be on the phone forever.
I need to talk to Adam Silver now.
Celtics.
Yes.
They made that All-Star.
Do
they make a trade for Jimmy Butler?
Yes.
You say yes. You say?
I say either Jimmy or they getting Gordon Hayward in the offseason.
So you think if they don't make a move, they gonna wait?
Yeah. So if they don't, So it's either Jimmy or Gordon Hayward. Pick one. They gotta pick one.
Another Paul George to the Celtics.
What would they give up to get him?
Whatever they give up for Jimmy Butler.
Jay Crowder has gone anyway, so it don't really matter.
He's not a free agent.
He gotta be.
Because the way he was crying, he made it seem like this is his last year.
Yeah, dude, he's locked up for 3 seasons after this.
Oh, well, that go a contract.
This contract is nice, dude. It's like this is such nice money.
Oh, I know somebody that knows.
He's only making $2 more million than Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be offended. I take that back.
I think I don't know how old he is, but.
I mean, maybe
Jaylen Brown probably made more money too at Dorsey.
Because he was a second-round pick, I think, and second-round picks get a free agency, so like he
was a second-round pick. I forget that.
Yeah, so you get you become a free agent after 2 seasons, so he may have signed this like.
Does he have an opt-out? Do you know if he has an opt-out?
I doubt it.
Doubt it?
Yeah, I doubt it. They usually only have
either way.
When you sign a contract like this.
But anyway,
I saw the last year is the only one.
I saw Paul George's name is on a lot of teams' lists. Boston is on that list because I saw some. I saw a report they gonna make a play for either one of Butler or.
Man, I'd rather have Paul George.
I would rather have Paul George too.
They essentially do the same thing.
I think Paul George is a better offensive player.
What you mean they bigger? They about to say same.
No, Paul George is like 6'10".
Paul George like 6'8". What are you talking about?
Paul George looking LeBron eye to eye, and Jimmy Butler's not.
How tall is LeBron? 6'8".
Right, Jimmy like 6'6".
Jimmy Butler's like 6'7", 6'8".
Because I think when Paul George came in the league, he was like
Paul
6'6".
George is like he's really
6'9". He's 6'9".
He's 6'9". Brian's 6'8". Jimmy's 6'7". Like they essentially do the same thing.
But them 2 inches count though. But yeah, like I just think Paul George is a better player though. Like and Paul George would better adapt. I think
Paul George when he got drafted, he was 6'7", and then the next season he was 6'10". His rookie season, he was 6'7". The year after that, he was 6'10".
So because at the combine they measure you in your shoes. They take your height in your shoes. So with shoes on, he's 6'7". So take his shoes off, he loses an inch. So he's 6'6".
No, he's 6'10". He grew.
Okay.
Listen. Okay.
God, I literally just said with his shoes on, he's an inch taller. So he's because at the combine they measure you in your shoes. So at the combine he measured 6'7". Take away his shoes, he's 6'6". So if he's 6'10", like 6'10", 6'9" now in his shoes, take his shoes off, he's 6'7", 6'8". I mean,
Yeah,
6'8",
so he's 6'9".
He's still tall as shit.
He's still tall.
Regardless. My point is he's bigger.
Jimmy Butler's
a better player.
Jimmy Butler's 6'7",
like,
6'8".
He's just a better. That's just. I would much rather have Paul George on my team.
And Jimmy Butler has
Paul George is also younger.
And it's also
he is.
Yeah.
Like really?
Yeah. Jimmy Butler was in college for 4 seasons. He's a one and done.
Paul George is a 1 year man.
One and done. So yeah, he's a year younger than Paul George.
Fresno State.
Yeah.
Wow. What a one and done. I wonder if he did the one and done rule or if he just like thought he was just ready after 1 year.
Yeah, he's 26.
And how Jimmy Butler is
27. I think.
But Paul George got
He's
more
20. He's
NBA
27.
miles, I feel like on him.
Yeah, I mean,
he definitely has more miles on him.
Paul George got more miles on him though.
Jimmy Butler's rookie in
But
2011.
at the same time, like,
Paul George
but at
rookie
the
in
same time,
2010.
like, I understand why you say Paul George is better because dude came into the league balling. It took Jimmy Butler. It took him time to progress.
And also, Jimmy Butler, Paul George had like a Danny Granger, like kind of show him the way to like the ropes.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler really didn't have a Danny Granger. Anybody like that?
Plus, he had a Lou all day, but at the same time,
yeah, I mean,
he had a proper support.
Lou all day.
Don't
get me wrong.
Lakers right now doing
Lou Aldane. Don't get me wrong.
He got Thibodeau.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Lou Aldane is trash in any way, shape, or form. Like his best years, of course, were in the Bulls or on the Bulls. But at the same time, like what better to learn how to be a pro? Who better to learn from than like Lou Aldane? You can't hurt from learning from Lou Aldane.
Lou Aldane gave everything he had. He led the league in minutes like 3 straight seasons.
That's all I'm saying. Like he
played the game. He played it the way it was meant to be played.
Like
everything he had.
Like don't get in trouble. Never caused a problem on the team. Like none of that nonsense.
And if you can't learn from Lou Aldane, Danny Granger's Danny Granger was like a really good.
Danny Granger was a dog.
Yeah.
Then he got hurt.
Yeah,
people slept on Danny Granger.
Man, there was a time when like Danny Granger in fantasy basketball drafts would be like a top 10 pick because he was like that good.
That was
out of the teams listed, because like there were teams who made moves before this, like Milwaukee and Charlotte.
Charlotte made a lot.
They
made a center swap, Roy Hibbert for Miles Plumlee plus somebody else.
Spencer
Hawes.
Spencer
Hawes, and for Miles Plumlee. Miles Plumlee making $15 million, by the way.
Do you see any more teams making any moves? Like, do you think Portland makes a move?
No,
or
I think they're gonna. I think they might blow it up before.
I saw a report Minnesota's interested in Iman Shumpert. Like, I don't know what they would give up.
Why would they do that?
Who's the coach?
Who cares? What do you mean? What would Iman Shumpert do? Like, why would you mess with that? What would you trade away? What would you get?
I don't know.
Yeah, who are you getting rid of?
I just saw that they was interested in Shump. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
Do you give up Rubio?
No, not for Shumpert. No way.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I don't see.
What does Rubio even do?
He's a ball handler for Kyrie. Like
he's a magician.
Yeah, like he can dribble the ball. Like,
he's a basketball magician, and he led the league in steals one season. He's a good defender.
He plays the passing lane. No one who plays the passing lane, in my opinion, is a good defender. Tony Allen is a good defender. Tony Allen is a great defender.
Pablo Cephalosha.
Great defender in his prime. Pat Beverly. Steph Curry, like people kill me talking about the Steph Currys of the world, the Rubios of the world are good defenders. All they do is stick the worst person on offense who can't really do nothing.
Fair enough.
And roam.
Fair enough. All right, let's move on to NFL draft.
Ricky Rubio is a great defender. I'll just slap me on the head for saying that nonsense.
All right, let's run through the NFL draft. First 6 through 10.
Last week we did 1 through 5.
Yeah, so we're going through 6 through 10 this time. So let's start with the Jets. They haven't taken in this mock draft. They have Deshaun Watson, and they also have Marshawn Lattimore, the quarterback.
Charles Ruder on NFL.com.
What has he got?
Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, so they have a couple. They could go a couple different ways. I think the quarterback is definitely a need. They need a cornerback because Darrelle Reeves is in some hot water right now, so he might not be able to play next season.
Reports saying that one, he turned himself in, but that was just for legality reasons. Here's what I heard. He was at a retail property that he owns,
Mm-hmm.
and he was there at 2:30 in the morning because if you go during the day, you in New York,
He didn't want to be there.
you Darrell Revis, people recognize you.
Exactly.
Now he went there at 2:30 in the morning to see what he's working with, and random it's New York, the city never sleeps. People two random people were out at 2:30 in the morning, and they recognized Darrell Revis. Now Darrell Revis, he there on business. He ain't thinking about fan interaction, nothing like that. Plus it's 2:30 in the morning.
Who wants to be bothered
At 2:30 in the morning. So-
Especially if you already working.
So the charges, I think one of the charges
It's
against
robbery,
him,
assault, I think.
robbery, assault, and wherever in layman's terms, it's like terrorist threats. He made like terrorist
Man,
threats.
after he knocked them dudes out.
Well, I think those guys egged him on, and
They definitely egged him on because somebody accused him of stealing a theft.
yeah, the cell phone, yeah.
And I'm like, one, he's Darrell Revis. He don't need your phone. He probably has more than one to begin with.
And he's an NFL player. He doesn't need to steal somebody's cell phone. Like, come
Two,
on.
why are you recording Darrell Revis at 2:30 in the morning? Like you might have maybe you asked for an autograph at 2:30 in the morning. He's like, no, I'm not doing that right now. Like,
fans are so entitled nowadays, man.
so
It's always been like that.
And the same
So,
thing happened
I
with
have-
Big Sean earlier this week too.
I have all faith in the world that he is gonna beat
it.
this.
Okay. When I finished the
because-
original story, I was like, this is sketchy.
Because it's not like it's not like he went out like he was out of the club looking for trouble and nothing like that, or like
My man said his job.
my man's like he's doing something. Like Darrell Revis, like business savvy is like one of the best to ever do it. Like my man's is a businessman.
Yeah.
He handling business. Like now, granted, like you see 2:30 in the morning, you see a prominent name like Darrell Revis, you automatically think something is sketchy. But at the same time, like maybe that was the only time he could do something. Maybe that's like when he know for a fact nobody's outside,
his property.
and it's
Who
his
cares?
property. And
Let him be
exactly.
his property.
Not
Who do you want to be
to
in
mention
his
it's his
property?
business. Like,
It's
if
his-
he wants to be out at 2:00 in the morning at something he owns, his rental property, like,
that's
what the hell? Yeah.
It's his. So
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
I
thought it was sketchy on the other end. I didn't mean on Darrell Revis' end. I mean,
Oh,
like,
you're talking
I'm talking about the other guy.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
I was like,
have-
this looks
I have
sketchy.
all
It's like
faith in the
super
world
sketchy.
that those two dudes egged him on, and he probably gave him more than one warning. Hey, like, come on, like,
They probably touched him.
I have all the faith in the world that those two dudes instigated all
They
of
probably
this.
touched him. At that point, it's just self-defense, dog. Do what you gotta do.
Now back to the Jets mock draft, like them drafting the corner is
It's
strictly
smart.
it's
That's
strictly
business.
because Darrell Revis is
He's not that island anymore.
he's old.
He's old.
He's
man.
like he's all but
Why
done.
you think he doing that
And
business?
and Pryor, and they got like Calvin Pryor, right? He hasn't really,
he said
he
that he
hasn't
has-
really panned out, really.
No, not Pryor. Milliner. D. Milliner has.
They
a
have
panel.
Pryor too, but
they have Pryor, but Pryor's a safety.
Oh, okay.
Milliner's the other corner who really he's not. He hasn't. Panned
he's a
out.
starter, but he's not
he's not a number one.
yeah, he's like a nickel corner.
He's like he guards your 2 or slot. Like he's
Yeah,
not a
yeah, yeah.
number one.
But
So I
I,
was thinking,
go ahead.
But Darrell Revis once this gets clear, like he can go back to focusing on football, and he will. This will probably be it for Darrell Revis. If once I swear to God, like once he beats this season, this is it.
The island.
said
the season
but
finale of
this
the
is
island.
Darrell Revis has got nothing really left to
Yeah,
prove. Like,
like-
he's got the ring. He's got like
Man,
he's
he
got.
got
I think he's a borderline Hall of
My
Fame.
man's is a Hall of Famer.
What you mean
Like,
borderline Hall
my
of
man's
Famer?
is a Hall of Famer. Like for a good,
He is a Hall of
for a
Famer,
good
yeah.
3-year stretch before Sherman came into the picture. Dude was the best corner in the league. Like
You know, you make the argument up to basically this season. He was still in the conversation with Richard Sherman, Patrick Patterson. No, up to this season, like every season but this one.
Oh, okay. I was saying.
Yeah, like
Kind of sketchy. but
Cause like when he
he
tore
was
his
one of the best shutdown corners.
like cause like
for a long time.
he
though.
tore his ACL like that.
And
Like,
came back, and he kept betting on himself too, and that's what I like about Reeves. And like it really like showed the difference too. Like Reeves worked hard every year to like make sure he got paid, whereas you got people in the NBA where they just like, hey, we get what Tom Brady make, and Tom Brady the best quarterback in the NFL. And that's for like a rookie contract.
But that's because NFL contracts aren't guaranteed.
No, that's what I'm just saying. Like he has to bet on himself.
No, I know.
Like that's what I'm saying. So it's just
if NFL contracts were guaranteed, we would have less. I'm not gonna get into it right now, but me and TJ and Izzy have gone on and on and on about guaranteed contracts.
Oh my God, bro! Don't even get me started.
You like them or you don't like them?
I wanted it to be fully guaranteed.
NFL players all need
guaranteed contracts. Every cent.
They do, but at the same time,
that's why a lot of NFL players go broke. Like they sign this super fat contract. They think they're gonna have it made, then they get released after one season. They have nothing to show.
I just like it because it makes them more
and bad investments, but
yeah, I mean that too. But like that,
it doesn't help.
Yeah.
I'm for the quality of the game. That's all I care about. I don't care about what you do in your finances.
All right, well,
I just want whatever happens.
San Diego Chargers,
LA Chargers.
They need,
LA Chargers.
They need
they got him. They got Malik Hooker, and then they got Solomon Thomas, the defensive end for Stanford.
Reuter has Ryan Ramczyk, a tackle out of Wisconsin, 6'6", 300.
Offensive tackle.
That is a big man.
Defensive tackle or right here. So this one they don't have this guy going to 20 at Denver.
Well, Denver has O-line holes, so I can understand that. But so does.
But didn't San Diego just use a recent first round pick on? Though they got King Dunlop on there, isn't he one of their?
He's a free agent.
Oh, is he?
Like they signed him as a free agent.
Oh, I know that. I just know they have him.
They drafted him.
No, they definitely didn't. He's been around the league for a while.
They signed him, and like their last 2 have Joey Bosa defense, Gordon offense, and can't think of who else they got in between. No, those were back to back. I don't know who they got before Melvin Gordon.
Chargers. I don't know. They probably were in the playoffs, so it probably wasn't like a high draft pick.
So
something that changed the needle anywhere. I mean, they have a bunch of holes. I mean, they don't really need a defensive end. They got Joey Bosa. Turned out to be did he win Defensive Rookie of the Year?
I think so.
Yeah, even though he missed 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
he don't know. He didn't miss any games.
Yes, he did.
Did he miss games?
Yeah, remember he was in that holdout, and he didn't play until like week 6. Then he got hurt. Yeah. All right, let's move on to Carolina. So they have Leonard Fournette in this mock right here. I love this pick.
Reuter has that too.
Yeah, I love Leonard Fournette to the Panthers.
The only thing Fournette really has to work on, Reuter, because Charles Reuter, that's the thing. Charles Reuter goes in, he gives a description of the player, strengths, weaknesses, all that stuff. 6'1", 235. I mean,
that speaks for itself.
That's a grown ass man. That's grown.
Him and Cam Newton the same backfield.
We're like Sanders in the tank. That's a grown ass man. Dog. That's a grown ass man. Dog. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a junior now. I mean, don't get me wrong. Him personally, Fournette personally, came up
past college.
No, he would he New Orleans crazy. That's why he stayed. That's why he went to LSU. Grew up in New Orleans, high school in New Orleans, went to LSU, and dude want to play for the Saints. That, he's
not gonna make it till 11.
Dude want to play for the Saints. He is New Orleans crazy, but I mean, you ain't gonna say no, I don't want. You ain't gonna pull everybody can't pull a Eli Manning. It's I don't want to go here. I don't want to play for this team.
And if you're the Saints, I don't think you trade whatever it would take to get to 8.
That's not that big of a deal for the Saints.
Charles Reuter compared him to Bo Jackson.
I mean, he could be. I think Brandon Jacobs is probably
a more better comparison.
Yeah, I think. But Brandon Jacobs has 2 rings. I mean, Jacobs was
don't get me wrong. Open field, you ain't gonna catch him. Breakaway speed. Not everyone has breakaway speed. Mm-hmm. But any NFL player in the open field, you ain't gonna catch him.
I'll be interested to see what his 40 time is when he gets in the combine and stuff. What his 40 time is.
And if he goes to the combine, nowadays people don't even go to the combine.
No, he's got to.
They do their pro day.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
Another thing he has to get better at is blocking, pass blocking when he's not.
He can't block to save his life.
Yeah, but he didn't have to. He wasn't actually asked to do a whole lot of that at LSU.
And that's the thing.
They had another running back that was putting up gaudy numbers too.
I mean, running backs in college football, it's kind of what happens.
Yeah. And route running, catching out of the backfield.
So basically, it's not odds. And this is what we know him to be. It's just
Well, not. I would.
But he wouldn't have to take
I
off
would say
the.
work on. I would just tweak it.
But
Tweak it a little bit.
well,
But
no,
pass
it's-
blocking, you got to work.
Well,
on.
it's nice
Route running,
about-
you got to tweak.
If he was going, the nice thing about going to Carolina, like he's not going to be required to carry the full load right away. I mean, they still have Jonathan Stewart. They still have Mike Tolbert. Like those guys are still serviceable
Well,
running backs.
One of them gonna be gone, and I don't know which one.
Mike Tolbert. Come
one
on.
of them gonna be gone.
They keep the Stewart. Yeah,
But,
you gotta keep
my thing is like.
And they got Frosty, whatever his name is, Frosty.
Fozzie Whitaker.
Yeah, Frosty, whatever. Yeah, he's probably gone too.
His name Fozzie. Like, how you gonna get rid of somebody named Fozzie? Like, come on.
I don't know.
Fozzie probably a fan favorite in Carolina the whole
gotta
time
be.
though.
He
Your
gotta have
name,
hair or some shit like
your
that.
name Fozzie.
You gotta have a personality to you.
Right. Your name Fozzie.
All right, let's move on to the Bengals. Who Marvin Lewis kept his job.
So this.
Man, Marvin Lewis the only like.
Don't.
We're
that's
not talking about Marvin Lewis. TJ will get into a rage. And they have taken Reuben Foster on this one and Solomon Thomas, the defensive end from
Charles
Stanford.
Ruler has him taking Taco Charlton out of Michigan.
Michigan, yeah. Over Jabril Peppers.
Yeah.
Jabril Peppers.
Over Jabril Peppers. Taco Charlton.
I saw somewhere where Jabril Peppers was like on like the last pick. And I
But,
just didn't understand.
that's because teams don't know what to make of him. Like, he's too much of a hybrid on defense to.
But it's starting
Yeah.
to be a lot of them though.
Yeah, the guy the Buchanan from Arizona. Then they had Deion Jones from Atlanta, like those hybrid safeties converted into linebackers. The first one, Brian Urlacher did that first because he was a safety in college.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
New Mexico,
so
yeah.
hard to imagine.
Earl Thomas used to be a corner, then he moved.
Yeah.
Then he moved to safety.
But yeah,
But
They had him taking Taco.
Brian Urlacher played safety in college.
which is why Earl Thomas can cover the field so great because he
Yeah, he's
started
so
off
used
he
to
started
it.
off as a corner.
Yeah.
And the honey badger, like you
But it-
consider the honey badger a hybrid?
Hell yeah, he do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
He
he's-
play
yeah, he
corner,
can play
play
linebacker,
safety,
too.
Play linebacker, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can do whatever he
So
wants.
yeah,
Just
Charles
roam
Ruler
the
has
field.
the Bengals taking
Chuck
Taco
Palomalo used to do
Charlton.
that.
I also wouldn't be surprised if I know it would be a reach,
All-
but they need a wide receiver other side of AJ Green.
All three of the mocks.
They
Who?
just had they got some. Well, no,
They
gone?
also knew. All three.
Both of them are gone.
All three mock drafts we're looking at have them getting a pass rusher because Vontaze Burfict
Reuben Foster's not a pass rusher. He's inside linebacker.
he blitzed, don't he?
He's inside linebacker. He's more of a cover linebacker.
Vontaze Burfict, he liable to get suspended, so you're gonna need somebody to.
Yeah, I totally agree. But it's always nice to have depth at linebacker because they go down a lot.
He going down one or two ways. He
I
gonna
mean,
get
they-
suspended or he gonna get hurt.
I'm pretty sure they play a 3-4, so they're gonna
They
need they're gonna need two inside linebackers. I mean, I don't even know who the other guy is.
I wish this has nothing to do with nothing, but I just wish. I really hate the 3-4.
I like the
3-4 too.
I hate.
I'm also a fan of the 3-3-5, but that causes.
I do like the 3-3-5 too.
I feel me personally, I feel like he
I
gives
just don't like full line.
I feel like if you give up, like if you don't have the personnel for a 3-3-5, you're gonna give up a lot of yards. But that's not here nor there. But move on.
I do like the 3-3-5 too. But
I feel like more teams should use it. That's just me. But yeah,
That's what I prefer as well. That was my
3-3-5?
point. That was my point. I like more,
especially in the pass happy league, like you got 5 secondary defenders.
But if you had
they ain't got the personnel to play.
Technically 8 because
But, like,
linebackers dropping the coverage.
in the 3-4, you got like 2 defensive ends and you got 2 onside linebackers, all kind of pass rushers. Like like a hand in the ground pass rushers. Like the way you beat down offenses is with pass rushers. That's how you really beat offenses. Like you could have really good corners, but they can't cover people forever. Yeah, I think they get exposed at some point. Like it's impossible to play coverage forever.
When I really started to pay attention to like football, like really like to formations and everything, I want to say Green Bay was the first NFC team I saw do a 3-4 defense because I always thought it was like an AFC thing. Like the 3-4 was a AFC dominant defense and 4-3s were mainly used in the NFC. And then I saw Green Bay do the 3-4, and I'm like, oh, never mind. It's
And Detroit had a 3-4 too when they had Stream Schwartz was there.
and I'm like, all right, it's just a universal thing. Never mind. Who's at 10? Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Mike Wallace, right?
Mike Williams.
I mean,
Charles
Mike
Ruler
Williams
has
is close enough.
No.
Charles Ruler has
I
Buffalo taking Mike Williams.
And this one they got Mitch Trubisky and then they got Deshaun Watson.
I'm not sold on Trubisky. I'm not.
He's
sold
got 13 starts in the college
compared
football.
to 30 and a national title.
But in defense of this one, Deshaun Watson's already gone. So
That's true, but not his.
yeah, this
Not
guy.
his.
He's got
Yeah,
Deshaun
Trubisky's
Kaiser.
going second,
yeah,
though.
this guy.
I don't know.
Deshaun
Who's
Kaiser,
this second
3.
dude that we looking at? Oh,
Hey.
Bruckler. He need to get fired.
Oh, stop
He
it.
is
We're
no
not calling for anybody
He
getting
ain't
fired.
no- he
Here's
is-
the
he is
triangle.
He is not Mel Kiper. He ain't Todd McShay. He ain't nobody. He's fired. He works. That's
Stop.
why he works for CBS.
Stop
he
it.
is fired.
We're not firing people. We're not calling for people jobs here.
Calling for his job. He is fired.
The only person's job you could ever be able to call is Jeff Fisher's and Marvin Lewis.
You right?
Them the only 2 jobs that you something to call.
Jeff
for.
Fisher, like, man, he was like, this guy needs to get fired.
Well, he's gone now.
I'm cool with them taking a quarterback as long as it's not. As long as the Bears don't take Mitch Trubisky, I don't care what happens.
I'm with you on that one.
I don't care where he goes. As long as he's not a Bear.
What if he pops though? Like, what if he turns to be like Jimmy Garoppolo?
I think it's too
That's
big of a
why-
risk.
That's what I'm.
It's too big of a risk this
that's,
early.
That's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna ask. Like outside of Carolina, Cincy, San Diego, and Tennessee, do you see any other teams not named them in the top 10 potentially trading for Jimmy Garoppolo?
No.
I
I can see it at 12.
Nah, I don't even see it because I don't see the Patriots doing it.
Oh, you don't think if they could get
No,
if they could get a top 10 overall pick for Jimmy
Because
Garoppolo?
they still lost. They still lost draft picks off Deflategate, didn't they?
No.
I don't
no,
see
that was
the
the
Patriots-
all-time
I don't
no.
see the Patriots doing it in the end. I think
They got the other guy they like too.
Oh yeah, the black one.
Jacoby Brissett. Yeah. So like they already have the backup
They
set up.
really like
Belichick low-key can do whatever he wants to do with anyone.
Do you realize
He
like
is-
if somebody offered them a top 10 pick?
He's also there. He
know
also
what?
has
He
a front
might
office
can
spot.
go.
He's their GM, ain't
Yep.
he?
He might can't go. Damn, that's so sad.
If they could get a top 10 pick for Jimmy
If
Garoppolo,
he
they would do it in
does,
a second.
Oh my god.
Keep in mind, Belichick is their GM.
See, that's how it's done. Belichick and Coach Pop. I don't know what these other coaches out here doing. Phil Jackson, you lost your that class card to me once you started doing what you did in New York.
Well, I mean, Phil Jackson kind of got like lucky. He got like Kobe in his prime, Michael Jordan in his prime.
Everyone says that. That's the biggest criticism of Phil.
I mean,
the fact you got the
the
best players in their prime.
like you got Shaq in his prime. Like he never accomplished anything else.
Yeah, like,
But he didn't really have to because he didn't really do anything, like try to do anything. But what he's doing in New York is just embarrassing. And Greg Popovich, he's had pretty good players. Like if you have good players, you kind of look like a good coach.
yeah, but see,
It's like you have bums on your team, but you don't look so good.
He found Kawhi though. Like we gotta respect that.
I would like to stick to the topic at hand. Like we can revert to this, later
Next week.
Yeah, like Phil didn't find anyone.
Do you see anyone? Because we've done first 10. Do you see anyone in the top 10 trading back?
No.
To get a quarterback or just in general?
In general,
I think Tennessee.
Tennessee might, but
I got Jacksonville. I think
Jacksonville.
I think-
Why would they move back?
I don't think they have. I don't think they have like a ton of glaring needs. If they could move back and get more picks, I think they would absolutely do that.
They don't have it. Awesome.
Like I don't think they have a ton. Like I think if you move back,
saying-
defensively, the draft is deep enough where you can still get a good player. Like if you trade back, I think the Bears, if they were,
What do you get for who are they trading though?
I don't know.
You trade that. Well, you trade that pick to the Patriots.
No, 'cause not for Jimmy Garoppolo. They have Blake Bortles. He's kind of a.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they don't even. Well, Blake Bortles.
I can see Tennessee trading back. Who would they trade back with? I don't really know.
The Saints pick up your boy Leonard Fournette.
I think it would. I think it would cost too much to move from 11 to 4, 11 to 5. You're talking like a first round pick this year and next year, and like
First
that's.
of all, I wouldn't give up Reuben Foster for Leonard Fournette. Potentially Reuben Foster for Leonard Fournette either. I don't know if I would do that if I'm the Saints, only because the Saints defense needs help.
But I think like big picture though, I think like looking at it, in order to move from 11 to 5, we're talking like a first round pick this year and next year, and probably like multiple second round picks in order to make that kind of move. Like you would. I don't think that's worth it because you can still get a good player at 11. I don't know if I would do that. I mean, and Tennessee has another pick at 18. Wow. They're going to be
Who
dangerous.
has multiple first-round picks? Cleveland,
Tennessee.
That's another reason why Tennessee might move back, because they already got the pick.
Is it just them two?
Yeah.
Washington only has one.
They're talking about a trade right now involving Miami. And the tight end, his name is escaping me right now.
Oh, Miami?
Yeah, no, Miami's trading for a tight end. Julius Thomas.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they've been talking about Julius Thomas getting.
Yeah, that's actually nice. With Ajayi too.
Yeah, that would kind of change their whole draft, because if they didn't need O.J. Howard anymore.
They wouldn't need O.J. Howard anymore.
Yeah, so they would have somebody.
Or that tight end out of the U.
Yeah.
I'm not.
David.
Njoku.
Whatever his name is.
With names like that, do you pronounce the N?
I don't even know. That's not my
Because
forte.
it's capital NJOKU.
And also, like, the thing is, like, people usually trade up to get quarterbacks, and I just don't think this draft has a trade-upable, like, worthy of trading up for.
And last year, the Bears traded back to get Leonard.
Up. They traded up to get him.
They traded back.
No, up. They traded up. They wanted to jump to Tampa Bay, so they traded with the Giants.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They did go up.
Yeah, because they had traded a second-round pick.
To get Leonard Floyd.
Yeah, and then the Buccaneers traded that second-round pick for that kicker.
We laughed about that because we were baffled at the fact that they used a second-round draft pick on
the
kicker.
kicker.
I know, he's like the most accurate kicker ever.
Didn't he get fired?
No,
He's still there.
No, not
No.
No.
He's still there.
Somebody got fired because of
So
that.
we've already covered 1 through 10. Next week we'll do 11 through 15.
Yep. And we'll also recap the trade deadline. So what other trades go down?
Any other notes y'all want to go over?
I'm telling you
y'all went on a little tangent about Field. Like y'all want to go back to Field?
No, I don't want to. That Sacramento trade, that's not even close to enough.
He want to go back to the Sacramento.
I cannot believe.
Yo,
if I'm a Sacramento Kings fan, I am losing my mind.
Hey,
I can't understand.
Real
I can't understand. You trade the face of the franchise, who you have power. You could like give him a $200 million contract, and you get Buddy Hield, Tyreek Evans, and Langston Galloway, and a first and a second round pick, and it's gonna be like a middle first round pick. It's not like a lottery pick. Because the New Orleans is probably going to make the playoffs now. So you traded a mid-round pick and a second.
It's not guaranteed that they will.
For Demarcus Cousins.
I mean, how far down, like, wait, I'll look it up. Like, I don't know how close New Orleans is to...
So can New Orleans not offer DeMarcus the max?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Anthony Davis is, like, Davis has his max.
Anthony Davis got his contract. So that's
Now,
crazy.
when I posted the status on Facebook, I'm all like, because I was like,
They're 2 games back.
They're 2 games back of 8.
Denver. There's no, you don't think that they can make the playoffs?
Especially Sacramento's dwindling down.
Portland's
hit or miss. They've been underachieving all season. I mean, Denver's a nice team.
Portland outside of McCollum and Lillard, Lillard's been hurt.
We talked about this. Their roster is a bunch of throwaways from other people's roster that nobody wanted.
Like it's McCollum and Lillard or bust. Like that's it. Like those two. If one of those dudes is off, they in for a long night. That's why I said. Do you think Portland makes a move? Because those two dudes need help.
I don't think they have the assets to make a move. What are you going to trade for?
Well, everybody need a 3. Everybody needs a small forward.
I don't think they have the assets to trade for a Paul George or Jimmy Butler.
Portland's just in basketball right now.
They're in purgatory. They're too good to be to really be like a poor
They're too
team.
good to be terrible.
Yeah, but they're not good enough
to be good.
Yeah, they're like the Bulls.
They're like the Bulls.
They're like the Bulls. Like they're stuck in this limbo where they even like Portland too. Like Portland, so they lose Demarcus Aldridge, right? So they're gonna stink, right? And then they somehow make the playoffs. Some miracle. And then they spend a ton of money this offseason on, like, they got Evan Turner, and they got Allen Crabbe a bunch of money. Like, they gave a bunch of players a ton of money, and they're like, oh, we're going to be in that playoff team. No.
That Allen Crabbe, didn't he get like $72 million or something?
Yeah, Allen Crabbe, they had to match an offer sheet. Somebody offered him some amount of money, and they had to match it.
I think it was like 50.
50? I thought it was... So I could have sworn or somewhere I saw he got like 70 million.
But I did the math. I did the math on Boogie Cousins' potential deal if he would have stayed in Sacramento, because it would have been a $200 million, potential $200 million contract, and I based it off of.
I'm Cousins making $18.5 a year.
$18.5 a year.
And I based it off of.
So how many years?
A year.
No, he's like altogether. How many years is
4?
So 4, he gets 8.
No, 18.5 a year.
He gets 18.5 a year over 4 years. That's
So it's like 70 something.
No. That's 18.5 a season.
We're talking all together.
18.5
we
times.
said that like twice already.
18.4. That's like 72. Yeah, 72.
God.
It's late, man. It's like 11:46. We're in.
But anyway, I based Demarcus' contract off of Mike Conley's contract because dude got I think
150 million.
He got 150
over 5 seasons.
over 5 years.
Yeah,
so that's like 20 some. That's like 20 some a season. So by that math, I gave Boogie 7 over 200, which is 28.5 over 7 seasons.
But I think he can still get that.
He can still like potentially.
New Orleans because they'll have the rights to him.
Now here's the question. From like, take your logic out because we broke right now. We ain't gonna never see nowhere near that amount of money in our lives combined.
You don't know. You never know.
You never know. But as of right now, we ain't gonna see that money.
Okay.
Now, after going through what you've gone through in Sacramento, and you up for that money, you just get traded to a team where the other best big man in the league, like there are talks with who's the better big man, like who's the best big man in the league, and you two start the conversation.
Right.
Do you take that 200, or do you tell that team to take what you gonna give me and invest in other talent?
I'm definitely testing the waters because now I have that freedom.
I think the thing is it's weird
because he's gonna be a free agent.
He definitely got to look at this point because now he has no ties to no one.
But if you're not,
Absolutely
I think he's good. I think that like.
Sacramento can technically still offer him that $200 million.
No, they can't because they can offer him the 5th season, or whatever it is.
But he's a free agent.
No, but you will lose a season.
Oh.
That's not the way it works. So you have one less season, less money too. So it wouldn't be like he would have to. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure they have some kind of restructured contract extension that's already in place that made this deal possible. Because I don't think if you are New Orleans. I don't think you give up Buddy Hield, who you're pretty high on. I don't think you give up a first-round pick if you think you're just going to get him for this one season so you get whooped up by the Warriors in the first round of the playoffs.
Hey, you don't know that. That's a hypothetical.
No, that's what's going to happen.
It's essentially AD and Boogie versus Golden State.
The Monstars.
I don't know if he's staying though. I don't know.
I have a sneaking suspicion that there's a contract extension already in place.
That's why I say, like, do you take the max, or do you tell the team like, hey, I'm like I was stuck in basketball hell for the last 6-7 seasons in Sacramento. I want to win. Do you take that money, or do you tell the team?
I think he takes a short extension, 2 seasons.
Okay.
And then he tries it again 2 years from now.
All right.
But yeah, I think that's it for the Triangle this week. Thanks for listening. We'll check you guys out next week. We're gonna recap the trade deadline.
I think this is the first time we broke news. Like,
yeah, that was like, yeah, we broke news. But this is gonna be posted until tomorrow. All right, peace out, guys. Take care.
See ya.